Yoda Brothers, what's up? It's the director. We finally got our hands on some Madden Ultimate Team news. Here comes the NFL free agency promo. Now, I'm super excited to finally see a good promo that's got some Chargers in it, even though it's a promo that you would rather not see your Chargers in because that just means your favorite players are leaving your team. Nonetheless, exciting stuff. We're seeing some brand new cards. This promo is slated to come out tomorrow. What is it going to be? Wednesday, the 18th. Now, the preview here shows a lot of guys that have already signed with new teams. Some of you might be asking, when is this player, like, for instance, on the above my head, Jack Conklin, when's he going to get the new Browns chem, for being added to my Browns team? They did state in Good Morning Madden that it could be a minute. We don't really know. There was a situation last season with Anthony Barr that has them concerned. If you recall, Anthony Barr signed with the Jets and then kind of made a 180 and went back over to the Minnesota Vikings. So they said they're going to be a little more cautious for when they update these players with their new chems. How often that is, I'm not quite sure. I'm hoping it's really soon because that's kind of the whole point of free agency promo. That's a big point for like a lot of us playing Madden Ultimate Team, to kind of get our hands in a little preview of that new roster. So these are some of the new players coming out tomorrow, the lower overalls. Now we'll take a look. It's kind of hard to see. Now I do have this loaded up in Photoshop. I'll be able to zoom in and stuff, but I apologize if it's not as good quality just because, when you zoom on stuff, it's definitely a little pixely. Jeff Heath, looks like 89 speed, strong safety. Let's see, George Fant. Let's look at some of these guys that we know they've moved on. Vance McDonald, Carl Joseph, Jack Conklin, brand new member of the Browns. Again, he's going to be with Browns chem sooner or later. Looks like he's got decent pass blocking, but the run blocking, could use a little bit of help, but definitely not bad. James Bradbury, I think he's a new member of the New York Giants, which is kind of exciting. That's a good addition for them. 92 speed, which is not bad for a 92 overall. So if he does get an upgrade, he's going to have a pretty nice speed rating on everything. So that's not too bad. Let's keep moving here. That off. Jordan Jenkins. Again, I'm not quite sure if he was resigned. Jordan Phillips, not sure. Teddy Bridgewater, as of recording this video, Teddy Bridgewater seems to be signing with the Carolina Panthers. I have a lot of thoughts on what's going to happen to Cam Newton, guys. I've had a feeling in the pit of my stomach since, I don't know, there was even a whiff of Cam Newton leaving Carolina that he might end up in LA. Now, don't take that as like, the director's super excited, or the director doesn't want Cam Newton. Just take it for what it is. I'll be talking about it for sure later on today. All right. Teddy Bridgewater heading over to the Carolina Panthers, 89 overall, so it's a downgrade from what you got with your 92 overall Cam Newton. But from his stats, he actually looks like he's going to be a decent quarterback when he's upgraded. Let's say he gets like a 95 or 94 overall. He'll be able to hit all the thresholds. He'll be probably in like the 92, 93 throw power range. He's got, will have escape artist. Being an improviser quarterback, hitting that 83 speed. And again, if he's got that, +4, +5 bump, that'd be more like 88 speed, which is pretty nice. So Teddy Bridgewater, I think Carolina Panthers fans, I think you got something to look forward to. I really like Teddy Bridgewater as a prospect. I'm a little worried that he doesn't have the same weapons in Carolina as he would back in New Orleans, with the Kamara and Michael Thomas and all those guys. But at the same time, you guys got Christian McCaffrey and Teddy being a little bit mobile, Teddy having, good, field vision, all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's going to be a really nice pairing. So that's kind of cool. We'll just go over the ones that definitely did move teams as well. And then we'll speed through the rest of this promo and tell you guys how it works. All right, the first one, Emmanuel Ogbah. Haven't really heard anything about him. Let me know in the comment section if I'm missing anything. If you guys have heard more than I have, which is super possible. Let me know, where these players end up. Or if after this video releases, these guys get signed, let me know where they end up. That's not a bad card. 86 speed, 90 power move. I would like better power or finesse move or block shed. Just having power moves a little lackluster. Eric Ebron, which is cool. A lot of these cards that don't get power-ups or don't have power-ups, you can't put any team chem on them right now, which is kind of bogus. But at the same time, you can't put a physical chem on them, which is also kind of bogus. So 88 speed will get me excited, if I was a Colts fan, if I was a Lions fan, or if I'm the future team's fan. But there's no power-up, so he's kind of being stuck at like 90 speed, which right now it's not bad for tight end, but you definitely want to get in the mid-90s at this point in Madden. We got one of the heroes in here, 96 overall, Chris Harris Jr. There's been some speculation of him making his way to LA. I know LA rumors. I know Chargers rumors, but there's probably more rumors of him going other places. I personally wouldn't really love Chris Harris on the Chargers. I think he's a little bit of a decline. He's still really, really good, and I think he would be awesome to our secondary. So yes, I would definitely accept it. But at the same time, you know, it's going to cost a little bit of money. But Chris Harris looks pretty decent. 95 man, 90 zone, 92 speed, 98 agility, which definitely catches my attention. Not a bad item right there. Next up, Anthony Harris. Did do some custom card art for this cat not too long ago. It actually ended up looking a lot like this. 92 speed, you know, 87 man, which is really easy to bump up. 94 zone, 94 hit power. This is actually a pretty decent free safety. I think a lot of Vikings fans are going to be really happy with him. The only thing is, are they even going to get the cam right away? Like, he signed back with his team. It's a for sure thing, but we got to wait and see, you know, what definitively happens. Next up, Ndamukong Suh. Who knows where he's ending up? He's one of my candidates, like a low-key signing, like I'd love to have in the Chargers, but just not at right end, because I think he's a really good defensive tackle as well. You know, you plug him in between Melvin Ingram and Joey Bosa, that'd be kind of deadly. But in Madden, when you switch him from a right end to defensive tackle, he goes down like 12 overall. It's ridiculous. But this is a good card, man. 96 block shedding. He'd hit the 90 power move pretty easily with the power up. And that's a good combo for me, especially in the middle. And then at 99 strength, he plays a little bit different, especially against the run. Hunter Henry finally getting his upgrade. I love me some Hunter Henry. Kind of wish this was Melvin Gordon. Again, this is the part 1 though. So part 2, we could be seeing a Melvin Gordon, maybe even an Austin Eckler, technically both free agents this offseason. Hunter Henry, this is going to be one of the best tight end 2s in the game. When I say tight end 2s, I mean the guy that you line up on the right side or the left side, depending on, you know, your formation, because of his run blocking. 87 run block stock is ridiculous for any tight end in the game. Not to mention he still has decent speed at 88. You know, his catching is also enormous. I would say golden ticket candidate. Honestly, like, Hunter Henry just has all of the things that you would want in a really good Madden Ultimate Team tight end. That is a nice card. Definitely going to be on my squad. Definitely probably going to be making one of those sets because I'm going to have to pick up a couple of these 96s. So really, really nice tight end right there. Next up, Lamar Miller. Me and Trumpet Monkey consistently year in and year out talk about how good Lamar Miller is. He has the Mutt Force factor. Whether you like the guy or not, he's really good in Madden Ultimate Team. 94 speed, 94 agility. That's fantastic. You can get all that speed up to what, like 98 speed at this point. That's pretty much end game. Really nice break tackle, you know, really nice elusiveness. This is a nice item. If I were a Dolphins fan, if I were a Texans fan, this would be my guy, at least until the Texans get their brand new David Johnson. Lamar Miller, nice item right there. Next up, my boy, Phillip Rivers. I was gonna wear the jersey today, okay? But it was the bottom of the laundry basket. Phillip Rivers finally got himself an upgrade. Yes, I'll be running with Phillip Rivers. You can expect a Chargers theme team video coming out very soon. He's gonna be really nice. Phillip Rivers has a couple of things in Madden that kind of bother me, probably mainly being his throw power. His throw power is a little bit too low. 90 throw power to 96 is kind of but I think we can get that up to like 95 or 96, so we will be just fine on the theme team. Everybody else is probably not going to want to get this card, but still really exciting stuff. Phillip Rivers, one last hoorah, one last ride in Madden Ultimate Team with the director. That should be a lot of fun. So Phillip Rivers, not too bad. Next up is Jadeveon Clowney. This is an important one, dudes. Jadeveon Clowney is a beast in this game. Has the Mutt Force factor, has all the stats, has the height, has the speed, has the block shed, has the strength, has the power move. Like, this guy is an animal. The biggest thing that gets everybody excited is that this card will be able to get any team M on his item. That is insane. As a Chargers fan, we have, who do we have out there? We have the guy we just let go of, Thomas Davis Sr. at that position. Really slow. All of a sudden, you know, we can add a Jadeveon Clowney with any team chem. That is pretty spectacular. Now, I don't know if you have to power up this item in order to get the team chem. I might as well, because I would like to get sprinter and stuff on him as well. But even if not, I am so excited to add this card to the team. Now, we already have so many pass rushers on the Chargers theme team, so like it's not going to make like the most massive difference. But Jadeveon Clowney come off the edge with Joey Bosa. Yes, please. Yes, please. Jadeveon Clowney, a nasty item that could fit your team chem. This makes me think that a lot of Lawrence Taylors are going to go away, which is kind of nuts to me because Jadeveon Clowney doesn't play as well, but he plays close enough. But with your team chemistry boosts, he could play over the top. That's pretty nasty. That's pretty nasty. Next up, Joe Thuney. Is it Thuney? Joe Thuney. Brand new offensive lineman. This one kind of shocked me. I thought this one would be Tom Brady, Melvin Gordon, you know, maybe even Teddy Bridgewater, you know, something out of left field. And it was something out of left field. Ended up being an offensive lineman, which I might add is not bad. You know, we got a lot of theme teamers out there. Guys like me, my theme team needs a left guard pretty bad. 98 overall, that's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. And with really good pass blocking as well. This would be a fantastic item for any theme team. You know, he's going to fit on your theme team no matter what. He's again, one of those guys that get any of the team chems. That is pretty nasty. Let's just roll through really quickly how this promo is going to work. You take a look at some of the sets in here. The first thing you're going to get, you know, as always, you're going to get your little welcome pack. You get 250 training, yada, yada. Taking a look at some of the missions here. You're going to be, it's free agency time. Players are on the move. Where they end up, who knows, blah, blah, blah. You're going to have your chance to get a free 96 overall is the big featured point right here. Earn 120 stars in these challenges. Get a 96 overall free agency player. Pretty hot. Pretty hot. 96 overall. Now, keep in mind, as I was watching the stream, Prelo did mention that you're only going to be able to get 100 stars in the first week. So, again, this being a two-part promo, we're going to see another, 20 or 40 players next week as well. You'll be able to finish that for, 120 stars to get your free 96 overall. Kind of blows because I would have loved to get one free one to help me with the set and Jadeveon Clowney. But whatever. I understand why they do it. This is kind of what they look like. Again, there's that free Nat 96 overall. 120 stars is the asking price. You're going to need to get some more stars next week as well. This is just basically what all of the solo sequences look like. A couple of the set pieces in here as well. Here is the Jadeveon Clowney. You're going to need to trade in 3 of the 96 overall free agency heroes in order to earn Jadeveon Clowney. That's not too bad considering, guys like me. I'm going to put my cursor over this. This one's Phillip Rivers. This one's Hunter Henry. And then this one, who cares who that is? The cheapest guy I can find on the block. I can get 2 of these guys back. It says right here, you can get his power-up item and 2 Week 1 heroes back as Nat. So I'll get my Hunter Henry, I'll get my Phillip Rivers, and I'll get my Jadeveon Clowney. So, yeah, you can expect Jadeveon Clowney to be on the Director Squad pretty soon. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Then there's the Phillip Rivers sets. 3 90 to 94s, 4 87 to 89s. That is the asking price for a Phillip Rivers 96 overall. You can expect that with all the 96 overalls. And that's what the set pretty much looks like right there. And then in the exchange sets for the free agency promo, you got your 383 to 84s, your 480 to 82, to get a random 87 to 94. That's not a bad set right there. And then random 90 to 94 for 387 to 89s. Get a 90 to 94 agent player. And lastly, stuff in the store. You got your $150 pack right there, 90 plus overall. That's always worth a pull. Then you got your store offers, your standard bundles, 40,000 coin packs. This is all work in progress, so who knows if that's going to be the final thing. And then you got your reroll packs, 12,000 training. I guess that's not bad. It's a lower, overall for training. An 87 plus free agency player. Phillip Rivers is on this pack. Phillip Rivers is on this art right here, so I have to assume that he will be pullable from these packs, which means all the 96s would be pullable from this pack. At the same time, I'm not quite sure how well the odds are going to be. Get a Phillip Rivers or a 96 overall out of those packs. So that's what to expect from the NFL free agency promo. Coming out tomorrow. Get excited. Chargers coming out. Gonna miss Phillip Rivers tremendously. Bittersweet. Hurts a little bit, but that's okay. Phillip Rivers coming to the Chargers theme team tomorrow. Who are you guys excited to see? Remember, this is part 1 of part 2, so there's gonna be more players coming out. I fully expect next week we're probably gonna get a Tom Brady free agency player promo or promo player. And I also expect maybe, so we're going to get 1 offense and 1 defense. You guys let me know who you think the defense player is going to be. And who additionally, as other free agents, IRL in the NFL right now, could get another card. And also, we need to figure out if there's going to be a movers promo. Because last season, maybe the season before, there was a movers promo just for some of the, there's only a few really big names that actually got traded instead of picked up in free agency. Which were like Odell Beckham Jr. and Antonio Brown, right? This year, we've got DeAndre Hopkins, which is pretty huge. I think Cam Newton could be on the trade block, which is pretty huge. Are we going to see an NFL Movers promo? Maybe if it's a little bit smaller, maybe more like a limiteds kind of thing. There are some big names on the move via trade. Well, that's all I got for this video, guys. If you like this video, find it informative, hit me up with a like and sub. Excited for NFL free agency promo tomorrow. Super stoked to get my hands on some brand new chargers. And remember to maybe, if you want to get yourself a Jadeveon Clowney or a Joe Thuney, make sure you go pick up all the items you need to power them up if that's the angle that you want to take. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been The Director, and as always, stay frosty.